Hello, we're live.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello.
Things and stuff.
We
Closing
have a
that out.
special I'm dripping. We have a special uh
Live show. Special day. Special.
Pomodoro.
Oh,
It's a Zelda.
yes, we're doing Zelda this
Mm.
time around. So,
Sprints. There we go.
sprints.
Why
There
can't
we
I?
go.
Yes.
Hello, hello. And Cool Gamer. We're four
Welcome
for
back.
four. 5 for 5? I don't know.
You're officially one of the cool kids.
Yeah,
Even we're missing Captain.
we are missing Captain.
If he
There,
does not
there.
show up,
It.
I
No,
will
there's a third person in here. It might be Captain. I'm just saying.
I will
Probably is.
scold him. I will drag him through the mud if he does not show up. I mean, like, you missed one. You missed one. I was
Okay.
outnumbered. He's usually on my side on things. I'm screwed if you don't show up, man. So
Anyway, we did start just a little bit early too. So
yeah,
you
a
know,
whole 30 seconds.
hey, some people. Anyway,
It's
so
fine.
as ever, we'll wait about 10-ish minutes. But Jess and Cool Gamer, what's new with you? It's
What
been
you
a
working
couple
on?
weeks.
What's new? What's hot? What's happening?
I will
In my
be
head, a hip, a hop, a hippie, a whatever that is. It was from our childhood. I think it was
look.
Sesame Street.
What? No, Miss Ocampo. Hello. Jess finally started working on the final outline, the zero draft for Elias and Kieran's story. Excellent, excellent. I am beta reading a work in progress novel for someone I just met, so we're doing that. I'm currently starting an outline for a new draft, YA urban fantasy novel that I want to publish. I I don't know if urban fantasy is getting a resurgence, but it seems like it might. Also, thank you so much. I have never done blue, so Captain's here, busy with readathons.
Okay. I I almost had a conniption, my man, that
Here.
you weren't here.
Uh, so yeah, I've been on Twitter, not a lot, not as much as I have been in the past, but people have been talking about like urban fantasy this and urban fantasy that. I'm like, are we getting more?
Well, the vampires are back.
The vampires are back, but that doesn't
So,
necessarily connote urban fantasy.
connote. That's
Yes,
a nice word. That was good. A
thank you,
plus.
thank you.
SAT word.
Yes,
Even. Um, the so I was distracted. I was looking for the hip hip hoppity thing from wherever
yes,
it comes from, and I
yes.
cannot find it. However, there is a hip hop alphabet from Sesame Street, and the
Uh,
only thing I'm coming up with is hip hoppity off my lawnity, which is a
te-
frog meme.
text my husband; he will know.
Yeah, I'll do it later.
I,
I don't
I,
care that
it's
much.
it's a it's
A
a
hip
it's an actual
hop,
rap.
a hip hop. I can't. It's. I was so young when I first heard it. I think
Mhm.
that it's in the back, and I can't remember what it is. It's gonna bother me.
Jess, I have to finish the whole draft before August 7th. That is very quickly approaching. You are essentially going to be nanoing this. Why August 7th? Is that like
Yeah.
school starting or something?
Have you
I,
watched? Have you watched? Have you watched it? First Kill. There we go. Have you
oh,
watched it? Have you watched it? You should watch it. It's terrible. It's great. I love it.
it's nice that
It's
vampires are
horrible.
back because I know about vampire hunters. Excellent.
That's why. That's why I
That
probably should
that
have clicked what I was
yeah, I was
responding
like,
to.
what are you talking about?
Have you
Yeah,
watched it?
yeah.
Look,
Uh Book has vampires too, yeah. Where are you? Um, I have been here, but the internet is cooperating right now, so massive delays. Gotcha.
Okay, I forgive you this one time, but listen, you were usually the only one on my side. I am a one-man army over here with whatever conversation we're having. If you are not here, I need you. I'm a country of one.
Talia Burns.
I think she's in the
Talia?
first kill. Talia.
Yes. I think. Wait, is that the mom?
Yeah. It's
Yes.
the one of the probably the best performance in that whole show.
You know what? Both of the moms. Like, she definitely had the better
The
performance,
mom
but both of the
also
moms.
played she didn't play Elsa. She played Elsa and Anna's aunt in Once Upon a Time. I know you didn't watch everything.
No, I didn't
Once Upon
watch
a Time.
that
It
far
takes
in.
place in Maine. Of course I watched it.
I know. I watched a good chunk of it.
watched it.
There was a point at which I'm like, no.
Oh
no
no, I
further.
agree. I still watched all of it.
Oh, it's my dad's birthday and he really wants to read it. That's super cool. I
It's so
love
nice that your
that.
family is supportive.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Right now, I'm trying to figure out how exactly my heroes can have their first encounter with the big bad and still escape with their lives. Okay. Yeah.
Well,
That's always a
have
challenge.
not all of them escape with their lives. There you go. There are real stakes. And it's a vampire book, so probably like real stakes, as well as other metaphysical stakes.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Rapper's Delight. There we go.
a hip hop, a hippie, the hippie to the hip hop. You don't stop. Yeah, I remember now. Thank you. I
Excellent.
very much appreciate you figuring that out for me because I could not. Also, I should never do that rendition of that again ever, but
I mean,
still.
dual POV. Jane and Andy will survive their first encounter, but possibly mortally wounded.
See? Is it Ocampo or Ocampo? And is this your name? Is this a pen name? It's interesting. I haven't seen it before.
Oh, you've never seen Ocampo before?
No.
From Maine. Mexican to South American.
Well, that would explain everything.
Actually, I don't know. Might be Central. But anyway, yes. I just remember it was Sugar Hill Gang and went from there. There we go.
When did that come out?
Ocampo, and pen name is M.S. Ocampo, so it's Spanish Filipino. There we go.
Ah. I'm looking for when Rapper's Delight came out. 1979.
Oh my god, really?
Mm-hmm. September 16th, 1979.
Okay. I was like, I feel like that was an 80s thing, but it's like it's right there.
And that's probably why I heard it, because my mom was super into all things 80s, even when I was like 15. So like we grew up with the Guns N' Roses. Was it Guns N' Roses?
I mean,
Poison. There we go. That's what I was thinking of. Poison. My mom was a big Poison fan.
Gotcha.
Every Rose Has Its Thorn was sung in our house constantly. And I'm like 8. So
yes. Hurricane Vampires. Yes.
Hurricane Vampires.
So Monique, Instagram and Twitter. So sorry. I inhale my spit. I am also on Instagram and Twitter. I do not do. I have no aesthetics, and I'm barely on Twitter anymore.
I'm technically on those things occasionally. If you tag me in things, I will sometimes see them, or Yumi will tell me that I am tagged in something. That's how I found Captain on Twitter.
Yes, also that.
Because Captain tagged me in something. Um, but I'm trying to get better at it. I'm trying to be back. So I'm Cheyenne Solaire, and Yumi is S. Yumi Yamamoto.
Yes. Also pen name. So
Also, it's not your pen name; it's your name.
yeah, but like my name is larger than that, but that particular is the pen name.
Is that would that be considered a pen name?
Yeah.
Because it is your name, but it's a shortened version. So like if I
Yeah,
went
but
by S,
V.E. Schwab is a pen name,
is
but
it?
her name is Victoria Elizabeth.
So unless you go by your full first name and your
Mm-hmm.
full last name, it
Mm-hmm.
is considered
It's
a
a pen
pen name.
name.
What if I
Yes.
went by like Cheyenne Andrea Solaire and then Cheyenne
That
Solaire?
that would still be your name.
Neither of them, one nor the other, wouldn't be a pen name. They'd just be your name.
Yes.
What if I did Cheyenne A Solaire?
That's still your name. Because it is technically just your middle initial. But if you
Okay.
shorten the first, like if you shorten your initials, like all of your initials except to highlight the last name, it's a pen name. So
What if you did
J.R.R.
backwards? What if it
Tolkien.
was Cheyenne S? That was it.
Very rare.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like, would that still be considered a pen name?
Yes.
Interesting. I won't do that, but I'm just
Yeah,
curious.
I'm like, I don't know of anyone who's ever done that because everyone wants to be known by their last name,
Right.
at least academically. So
I mean, culturally, we also just go by last names for the most part.
yeah,
So,
it's totally fine. We got it. So during the first encounter, Jane and Andy's exes get taken and turned into vampires. No. Oh. Sounds like it would be misleadingly cute, but it's actually pretty dark.
that's the idea. Well, you found the right
You
stream.
found the right group of people. All right,
Great.
we're 12 minutes in.
Okay.
I actually do need to
Yeah.
get work done. So we're doing Zelda today.
Yes.
We
Because
don't
I
know
just beat it.
yes. So there we go. Mix of comedy with teen drama. Hey.
You should definitely watch First Kill if you haven't.
Yeah, I think
You should definitely watch it.
that would
It's
be
it's horrible. I love it. So just know that going in, it's not good.
it's perfectly fine teen entertainment. That so yeah, there are four of these. They all have slightly different it says ASMR and music. I don't think it has music at all. So I guess we'll try this, and if it does not float anyone's boat, we'll figure something out later. So see you on the other side of 25.
there we go.
Yep, there we are. So, how we do?
Pretty good. I'm almost done transferring everything that I was doing.
Good.
If I readjust here.
I got
Um,
1, 2, 3, 4 pages. Oh, I'm literally like 2 paragraphs from being done with this chapter.
That's awesome.
Yep.
With this, I have a pet peeve, and I'm going to share it. I hate dual point of view. Hate it with a fiery and burning passion. Because a lot of the time, the voice of the characters are exactly the same. And unless you can do it so that it's in first person, but the voice of each character is vastly different, I would say just do it in the same across the board. That's my thing. But I hate POV.
I know you do. Well, on the other hand, if you can do it right, and if you can get away with it, you do it. But yeah, I have 5 POVs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sure. But that's the thing, is that for you, and what you were saying is that it's because in a first person they sound the same. If they sound different,
If it's done right, but it's very rarely done well. Like they're almost identical every time. Some authors, which I won't mention, are worse than others.
mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
That's why you do third person close, and it's fine.
I am also not the person
67
to ask that.
67 new words for Jess. Had to go back and edit 2 scenes to shorten them. Okay. And Captain read a chapter of Battle Royale. Fun. The manga? Because I actually did have someone let me borrow the Battle Royale manga. At least like the first like chunky book. Yeah, I honestly think the third person is just easier, and it's a little bit. It's not as jarring a switch. I'll still tag the chapters and have them focus on a different character, but it'll be third person. Yeah. If you do third person close, it's still third person, but it filters through a POV, and it's easier, in my opinion, to have a consistent narrative voice while also having that POV shift. So the novel. Okay, so yeah, I have not picked that up yet. Just my book has 4 POVs in one timeline, third person, and 1 POV first person in the other timeline. It's super fun.
I know that there was one book, and I think you mentioned it to me one time. I don't think I read it. Where it was in first person. It was dual point of view, but it was first person and then third person, and then first person and then third person. Was that you? Somebody mentioned it to me, but it was weird.
I know there are books that have done that, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head that has.
I haven't read any, but I try to avoid dual POV when I can. So
yeah, it is.
Sometimes they sneak it in on you, and you don't know.
I like it.
I know. But you have 5 POVs in yours.
Yes,
I like
you
yours.
love my book. Yes.
I love your book. There are some POVs that I didn't enjoy, but that's the thing, is that there were some that I didn't enjoy because they weren't all the same.
You just don't like them. And one of them was you, so.
Listen, Dane is me, and that's fine.
Yes.
I love him now. This is what we call character growth. I'm in the second half of my plotline.
Oh my god, there's something stuck in my throat. Fucking sucks. But
Maybe I got you sick.
yeah, through the internet, you got me sick.
Hey, you know what? We are cosmically linked.
Yes, yes. No, I think honestly, I put a little bit more creamer
I have
or heavy
cookies.
cream. Oh yes, I put a little bit more cream in my coffee to keep me awake and to make my coffee a dessert coffee. And I think it's just not going great with my throat.
It's all good.
Outlined up to chapter 3. Awesome. What page am I on? I'm 17 of 76. Okay, so we're getting there. We're slowly getting there.
I just finished transferring everything
Excellent.
over, so now I get to like play with.
You can even upload photos.
I can.
So many photos.
I'm talking about mouthful. We're talking about World Anvil.
Yeah. I just decided to up and pay for the lifetime membership of the like big
I wanted to
the
say
big
Kahuna.
package. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
The big fancy package. Because I am working on a family history project.
And it's just easier to
And
do it that way.
yeah, it is. And also, this is probably going to stay sort of open to the rest of my family to see who's related to who, what stories are there, such and so forth. So I'm like, kind of need this to not disappear on me one day. So there we are.
Yep. And I needed to make a book Bible because I have a very hard time remembering things. Like things that are seemingly important, like last names of main characters, maybe. Occasionally first names of main characters I sometimes forget of my own. So I needed one, and then I remembered that this existed, so that's what we've been doing.
Yes.
And I moved. I had very little in my first one. It was mostly just titles, nothing like majorly in there. So that's okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just need to get it set up. That's what I'll do today. I have things as I go.
Yep. A vampire teacher, vampire investigator, human investigator, and an eccentric elf philanthropist with a sword tell. That is a mouthful. Yep.
Rich billionaire playboy philanthropist?
Philanthropist playboy.
No, it's playboy philanthropist. Rich billionaire playboy philanthropist. It's from Avengers.
Yes, I know. I know.
Okay. Sounds like a chaotic D&D party. Yeah.
All right.
I wish I could smell this candle. When I bought it, it smelled good, and I can't smell it. I can't smell anything.
Well, you're getting over the sick, so.
Yep. Thank goodness, and thank goodness that I'm better than I was even yesterday. Because I was like, "You mean I Skype all the time?" And I tried so hard to Skype with her on multiple occasions, and like every time it was for a few minutes, and then I had to take a nap.
Yeah.
It's so
like,
bad.
go to bed. I will be here, but go to bed.
Yeah, I want to go bed. I want to talk to you. It's like we have limited time together. We are in different time zones.
Yes. But also, take care of your damn self.
The question is Tony or Bruce, the rich playboy philanthropist? I think Tony's the playboy.
Well,
Bruce is just an idiot.
Well, I was gonna say both of them are playboy philanthropists. Rich billionaire.
I wouldn't say Bruce. Oh, Bruce Wayne.
Yes, Bruce Wayne.
I was thinking Bruce Banner.
Bruce Banner.
I'm like,
Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Banner's not a playboy. I'm like, he's just an idiot.
He's sweet boy. He's sweet Sweet smart boy.
Sweet dumb smart boy. Dumb
Yes.
smart boy.
We have a type.
You have a type.
Yeah, it's not dumb smart boy.
Mine is smart boy. Smart boy. Smart. Much smart. Also dumb. Smart,
Yes.
dumb. No in between.
No in
No
between.
mixing. I either want genius, who is so romantic, or the dumbest boy on the block, the himbo, who is also the most romantic. Those are my two types.
But the romance is necessary.
That's a requirement regardless.
Mm.
All right.
All right.
We're
Shall
gonna do
we go
another
for
one?
another? Yes.
Round 2.
All right.
Fight.
I believe that this is
Layer 3
is-
has entered the game. Sorry.
this is a water sequence, so it is going to be much louder than the last one.
So if you
good
have to
luck.
pee, this will be the time.
This is the time, but also you may need to turn it down for just a little bit. So, see you on the other side.
Hello.
Hello. Also, Shark Princey.
I love him. I do. Ridiculous. I love him.
Mhm.
Such a good game. Literary Witch,
Wow.
hello.
Hi.
Hi. Who did we block?
You
Was it
don't
this-
want to see that. You don't want to see that. That
Oh,
was disgusting.
okay. Noted. Bot, do you think?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm actually enraged at whatever the fuck that was.
I don't know. I didn't see it, so.
It's okay.
I was mostly chatting with a friend. That's okay.
It's good.
Uh-huh.
As there have been times when Cheyenne has taken a nap during the live show. So I read Don't Know How Much, totally fine. Yay! I'm glad. Sorry, I'm missing your lives. so-
Yeah. What the hell? Well, come on and hang out.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
see.
was at the same time as yours. Didn't mean to.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's see. I have 1, 2-ish pages left in chapter 3, and then I'll be done with that.
I'm learning how this codes.
Oh, cool.
So,
Very
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, no, I'm diving deep back into my forum-based RP
Yeah.
history of like when you couldn't bold anything without
Yeah.
having to use script
Yes.
to code it back in that time. And I'm just like, oh wow. And like I know that I know these things and I'm like
Going back to the MySpace days.
where I'm like, where the hell did I put this information? Like
I think you can just look up World Anvil codes and like you can just copy paste after.
yeah.
Like it'll give you like the shortcuts and everything.
Yeah.
Because that's how I learned about the linking stuff.
I'm just like it's just weird because I was like, I'm never gonna need to know this again.
Yeah.
Wrong. You were
Okay.
incorrect. No, I'm in Canva right now making a woo!
Good.
Making a background.
It's all good.
So
332 might have to change some of that. Totally fine. Poor Elias is being held by an evil mage.
same.
It's like, ooh, not me.
I was gonna say it's you.
It's definitely not me.
Held captive by your love. Which is accurate.
Yeah.
You and Diana.
Who I
If
wish
we
was
love
here.
her, she'll never leave. She's probably still asleep.
That's true. That was, what was it? You feed me, I'll never leave. And I love you forever. I'm loyal because, well, I need the food.
And you sent me soup yesterday and a sandwich.
I did. And a sandwich.
And I'm having the soup for dinner.
Excellent.
For those of you who weren't here, I did call you me a whore once for buying me lunch on the live. So, you know, that's how I say thank you. You whore.
It's affectionate insults.
I don't know how to accept love and affection.
No.
What are your childhood traumas? Part of me also wants to just like let this be whatever and work on the actual content, not the aesthetic, but also I know how I am.
Yeah. I feel like you should just work on the things that matter.
I know, but there's a Star Trek
Because
Voyager.
your aesthetics are gonna change in like 6 months. And I say this lovingly, but they change about 6 to 9 months.
They're all roughly the same.
Yes, but
But the aesthetics for the book are the same.
true.
And there's a Star Trek one, which is not the aesthetic of
Yes.
the book at all, but there is a
No.
Star Trek one. Just Eldritch horror is a
Yes.
option.
I when I first started, there were significantly fewer options. So I just
now.
sort of I sort of just chose one and went with it. But there are so many now. I'm so excited.
I picked Elven something or other. Elven Forest.
Mm,
Close enough.
yep. I should change mine. I should just have you redo my aesthetics. Because
I'm really good at that.
aesthetic. I cannot aesthetic for
I know,
the
it's so funny because Jarrus, who's the character you want to be the most in your book, like be like the most, is so aesthetic.
Why do you think he is this way? Because I want to be and I cannot.
And I'm so aesthetic. I have aesthetics down.
Here's fight an Eldritch Warlock in book 2 of my series. Yes. Yes.
Amy loves creepy things. I added demons into my book specifically for her. I don't even know if they'll end up in the books. All I know is that in the world they exist. For her.
I'm excited about this.
I have little Easter eggs of Yumi's book in mine. Technically you have one. Oh my gosh.
No.
I just thought Nikisha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kitty cat.
Yes, the kitty cat. But we'll talk about that one later. The eldritch horror of our time, the algorithms.
Yes, actually though.
I don't try to play with the algorithms. They can play their game. I'm just gonna live my life over here with my cookies.
As I say, you have to play nice with the algorithms. So
I just don't play with the algorithms.
And thus.
I also don't really make content right now, so there's that too.
That's true.
But I think I'd get too into it, but with them ever changing, I don't think it would be healthy for me. So
I was gonna say being ever changing is kind of relative because they can't change that much.
No, but like
you
trying to figure out
mm-hmm.
when to post, what to post, how long to post, and with how fast social media changes, like it's not worth my mental health to try to abide by the algorithm gods when I'm making content for me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
At least right now. I'll hire someone else if I need it. If I need to play with the algorithms, I will hire somebody else. I will hire a babysitter to play with the algorithms because I don't want to play. I do not wish to play. What I do wish for is more cookies.
Gotcha. So I haven't even asked how have we been enjoying the Zelda Breath of the Wild Pomodoros? Like, is it too much? Is it not enough? Like, how are we feeling?
The first one, the pig thing, confused me at first.
Okay.
And I've listened to this before.
Okay.
And I still was like, who's? Oh.
Yeah.
It's the thing. Ooh.
It's the thing. It is the piggy.
I like it. I don't mind.
Okay.
It doesn't scare me like the other one.
Yeah. See, I think we're going to go into rain next, and it again, it's pretty loud. So
I'm fine with it.
Cool.
I only count 4 people. Who's the 5th one?
Probably the
playing?
guy I blocked.
Well, then he can't watch it, right?
I don't know.
Oh. All right. Well,
right.
You want to do another one?
Yeah, since Jess is gonna go get some chicken nuggets, so we'll go ahead and do that. I'm gonna that one. That is the one. All right. So see you on the other side of 25.
This is the world of the Shark Prince.
Yeah.
Hello.
Back.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
I am back on the aesthetic.
I see.
Sorry.
I hit a spicy scene.
Ooh!
Whew! I was not
I'm dying.
prepared. We like dove right in. I'm like, okay, we're here now.
Ooh. How's everybody else? How are the chicken nuggets? Chicken nuggets.
Oh. I went to check on the other members of my household. Cat is still freaking adorable, and husband is playing Secret of Mana. Because he's like, oh, I could get 100%, like all achievements. And like, really?
My
That's what you
cat
wanna
is in the bookshelf.
do? Adorable.
I put the blanket in there just to see
Oh.
if she would go in there.
Yes. Yes, she did.
Spoiler. She did.
It's all good.
I am making the graphics for my page for my main character, my white frat boy wizard, who gets a reality check from a Japanese immigrant. So snaps.
Good. How is your draft coming along, by the way?
The other day when I got that couple thousand words or whatever was the last time that I touched it. So it's going fine. I need to go back and add some more details because as I've looked at this, I've realized that there's more things that I've forgotten. Like world building wise.
Well, yes, but that was trash drafting.
Well, yes, well, even the first draft here now, there's some other little details that I can add in that, and we know that I am an underwriter and I most likely am underdoing it as far as the detail goes. So I'm gonna go back and add some more details and then keep going, or I might keep going and then add the details. I'm not really sure, but I gotta finish this first chapter before I let you read it again.
Okay.
That way we can see if I'm in the right direction before I finish an entire another draft and you being like, so it's not enough or it's too much.
Which is entirely possible.
Yeah.
So
unlikely,
Captain
possible.
is progressing through Battle Royale ever slowly, but we'll get there. 328 chicken nuggets with marinara sauce is chef's kiss.
I don't like marinara sauce, really. I don't like the acidity of tomatoes.
Still, chicken nuggets.
I do like chicken nuggets. Gotta get them dino nuggies, man.
Ugh. It's like, so tofu is really kind of hard to come by out here, and it's all like homemade if you do get it. It's not like industrial stuff that you can buy, and so it goes bad pretty quick. And I bought a bunch of it because I was overly eager. So I'm going to be eating a lot of tofu.
And husband doesn't eat it.
No. Well, he doesn't want it. But
he'll eat it if it's presented.
He might eat if it's presented. I would have to
about how you present it.
Yes. I was gonna say I fried up a bunch of it yesterday, which is now slightly soggy because it's not freshly, crispy.
Right.
But if it was freshly crispy, he might
consider it.
Also, I hate this mage. He is horrible and evil, and I want to get back to the fluffy stuff, but I gotta get through the trauma first. Yeah.
Yumi can't have fluff and romance without crying.
Yeah.
And sex scenes without crying.
Yeah. There has to be some emotional trauma with the good shit, because I can't do just pure fluff.
She can't, and it's awful because my heart gets broken.
Yes, but it feels so good at the end when everything's fine again.
That is abusive. That's abuse. That's what that is.
You realize. That's a book. That's a novel.
Look, listen. This is why I'm an underwriter. Why am I just a list?
You must torture the babies in order to make the babies well again.
I don't really torture the babies that much. My
No,
babies.
which is a problem.
Leave my babies
No.
alone.
More torture.
Leave.
More sadness. More emotionals.
Leave them alone. Leave Brittany alone.
She even had emotional torment.
She did. Unnecessary.
I agree.
Should not have
I
happened.
agree.
But we're not here to discuss Free Britney.
No. She is free. She's
She's free.
living her life.
Living it up.
So, we have one more.
Well, do we want to do one more? Y'all up for one
How
more?
are we all feeling? We have a fourth person. Well, no, cuz oh my god, Literary Witch
Joined us.
yes,
We should
well,
do
she
one
joined
more.
us but also was wrapping up her stuff. So hopefully, I don't know, I think we should do one more.
I think we could do another one. We can do another one. Why not?
How are we all feeling?
Hungry.
Then go get your soup.
I'll get my soup after we're done.
Okay. Torture to make well sounds like the literary equivalent of those Japanese part of the repaired with gold. Yeah.
Yeah, except you're breaking it on
Kintsugi.
purpose. On purpose.
I'm with you. We heard comfort. Tragedy with a happy ending.
Just give me my fluff. Give me all of the joy.
You can have small amounts of fluff, but you can't have a full novel that's just fluff.
I had to barter an entire trash draft in order to make sure that certain types of trauma did not happen to characters, not in my book. No. In hers. That wasn't even going to be written.
Yeah, they're
in the universe. Because I didn't trust her. Still don't trust you.
Doing good, so close to ending the scene. So you know what? Yeah, we will absolutely do one more.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Here we go. Last one. If I remember how to do this correctly. All right, see you on the other side. That's it.
Well, there we go.
Damn, I'm getting tired.
Yeah. It was late for
Yeah.
you too. So
Well, I am on page 27 of 76. So I think total I did like 20 pages of edits. So yeah.
I am working on my magic system.
Cool.
So
There we are. Captain ended up doing nothing. Totally fine.
hey, it's fine.
So you're more towards my end of time zone, I believe. So like it's getting late for us.
Yeah, it's only 3:30 here.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. 2 weeks will be the 2nd of July. We up for doing that? Cool. Excellent. So, I guess we will see you all then. Thank you for being here as always. You are all
Yes.
wonderful people. And just got 303. Hey.
Perfect.
Excellent. So yeah, I think we will call it here. And that's everything. Yeah, I'm tired.
It's okay.
It's good. Yeah. Make
Thanks for
another
coming.
announcement and see you then. Right. Bye.